Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Natalia, the friendly creator behind Akai Hana Art. And in today's video, I'm going to show you how you can draw kids and babies without even knowing how to draw kids and babies with a brush tool I have created for Procreate. So if you're in for the ride, just keep on watching. So drawing kids and babies can be very difficult because they make poses that sometimes are very difficult to recreate. And also sometimes the proportion can be a real nightmare. The pack I've created is going to help you accomplish just that. But before we dive into the how, let me show you the tool I've been telling you about. The tool is a 2-pack set of drawing guide brushes. These are basically body parts in different poses that you can build your body and your poses with. The set is 60 plus brushes divided in 2 packs, one for kids and one for babies, and is a perfect tool for the beginner and also for the advanced level. For the beginner, is the perfect way to learn to draw. Yes, learn to draw, and let me explain to you how you're going to be able to accomplish just that. Drawing, it's all about practice, and picking up a habit like practice drawing, it's fairly easy if you are able to accomplish every drawing every time you sit to practice. The tool is going to allow you to be able to nail the pose that you want to draw, and this is going to motivate you to draw every time that you want to practice. So meanwhile that you are practicing and sitting to draw, your brain is going to pick up the memory trace, and if you practice the same drawing several times, you're going to be able that someday, depending on how much you practice, are going to be able to repeat that same drawing without even having to use the guides. And believe me, I'm a living example of a person who learned to draw without schools or drawing teachers or things like that. I learned by practicing and by copying other people's drawings and different type of poses. For the advanced level, it's going to help them create drawings faster, and also they're going to be able to figure out difficult poses. The product is already available on my Etsy shop, so I will leave the link in the description down below so you can go and check it out. Now let me show you how you can create amazing kids and baby drawings in Procreate. So let's get to the iPad and start drawing. So the first step of drawing any type of body is the line of action. The line of action is an imaginary line that runs through the body of your character from head to toe. This gives a natural move and flow to your drawing. The tip for drawing kids is that the line of action is a lot more extreme than when you are drawing adults, because kids, as you can imagine, they move a lot and they are more flexible than adults. In the case of drawing babies, the main key besides the line of action is the proportion. Due to babies have a large head and small limbs, which means that babies can suck their toes and bend over almost in half, but they cannot reach their fingers on top of their heads. So have that in mind when you are drawing babies. Now let's draw the line of action, one for kids and one for babies. Now let's build our body. The brushes are created to build a body from head to toe, and also I suggest that every single part of the body goes in a different layer. That way you can resize, move around, flip over, each part depending on the perspective you're drawing or what is the pose that you want to accomplish. Also, the body part should be different color from the line of action. That way you can use the line of action as a reference when you are drawing, because that is going to help you to nail the pose and to make it more natural. Building a body have its own learning curve. So if you're taking a little bit more time than you expected when you are building a body, that's normal, because you are learning how this work. But with practice, you're going to be able to nail the pose and to nail the proportion of every part of the body. As I was telling you, take as much time as you need into building this skeleton, because once you have your body and your pose perfectly, now you can unleash your creativity and draw on top that character that you have in mind. And that way you don't have to worry if the proportions are correct, because you just have to follow the guides and draw on top what you want to draw. Finally, once you're happy with the skeleton, this should be a set of different layers that each one contains each part of the body. So you have to group all of these parts in a single group, and that group you have to name it, like you can name it body or skeleton. Now you duplicate that group, and you are doing this because if further in the process of drawing on top of the guides you realize that something is off, you can go back and fix it in the main group. And this new group that you have created, you just flatten that image in a single layer, down the opacity, and you can draw in a layer on top. I recommend to you to make a rough sketch, and then you can start polishing that rough sketch into a final drawing. In today's drawing, and to be able to make this video faster, I'm not going to draw a rough sketch, I'm just going to draw on top, but you can do as much sketches as you want to in order to practice and to have the drawing that you want as a final. So drawing the final character and painting your final character is going to be just the fun part of the whole process, because you don't have to worry, as I was telling you, about the pose or the proportions. You just have to recreate the character that you have in mind. video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you are curious and you're able to learn anything about how to draw kids and babies. Remember that the bag is already available on my Etsy shop, and the link to that product and the brushes for painting are in the description down below. You can also look for brushes for drawing adults like male and female, and also you can draw characters and expressions with other tools that you can find there. If you like videos like this and you want to watch more videos about it, please give it a thumbs up and spread the love by sharing to the people that you think might be interested in this type of videos. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!